Guys, welcome to today's video. So last video I was talking about for beginners how they integrate a workout into their day if their body is not used to actually pushing themselves. So if you're not used to working out, then you need to build yourself up to it. If you actually start off from a base, a workout of trying to work out for an hour and stuff like that, you're just going to feel sore and that's not going to inspire you to come back. So what you need to do, as I said in the previous video, you need to start off with an achievable program that's only about 5 minutes, 10 minutes at least, not at the most really. You don't want to go over that. So I talked about two exercises in that video. I talked about the squats and I talked about press-ups, two very simple exercises. And then again, this is just a program to get you going, that you will inspire you to actually do it. And then it's short enough for you to inspire you to come back the next day and do it again. And it's all about building up the volume of work over a period of time so that your body gets used to training. And that's the best way. When you're starting a weight loss journey, exercise is not your priority when you're trying to lose weight. At the start, you're trying to get your body used to exercise. So starting off with two exercises, squat and press ups. We're going to intertwine those. Okay, so what we're looking for is a squat, basic squat exercise. Just do it body weight if you're not used to exercise. Feet just wider than hip distance apart. And what you want to do is make sure your chest is high, looking straight ahead. And again, the chest is high, and the other rule is to make sure your soles of your feet are constantly on the ground all the time. So you make sure the soles of your feet do not lift, your heels do not lift off the ground. Okay, that's the sole. And you go down to where you can achieve, how deep you can go, and you might arch backwards at the start, that's fine. Okay, what we're doing is trying to get you started. So what we do is try and keep your chest up, go down, get your knees outwards, keep the soles of your feet on the ground, go as deep as you possibly can, and then back up. You might not be able to go as deep as I can, that's fine, but you're looking to get the joints moving. You go down again, keep the soles of the feet on the ground fully, equally, and then up again. Keep your chest up all the time. Chest up, soles of feet on the ground. And that's the first thing. Now, if you actually are stronger enough to do it and you don't get the fatigue out of it, by the way, do about 12 to 15 reps per set. That's the best way to do it. But if it's too easy for you, maybe you want to add up, then maybe you've got a weight beside you. I've got my kettlebell here. So what I normally do is lifting upwards, holding in this position, again, keeping your chest up high, and then just dropping downwards, keeping the soles of feet on the ground, and then back up again. Okay, and then you can feel start to fatigue there. And then back down, keeping the chest upward as you drop the weight towards the ground. And that's the squat. Okay, then you're going to rest for about, if you're a beginner, you're going to wait for about a minute to 90 seconds until you do the press. So guys, we come to the press ups and we're looking to do about 12 to 15 of these. So it's quite a high amount. And to do that, we want to make sure that we actually get the actual technique right for the press up, really, to make sure it's strict and we're working the muscles to the best of the degree. So for this, if you're looking to get 12 to 15, then you're probably going to have to cut back your technique, cut back the capability or the level of the press up that you do, because there's different levels. So what we're looking for is to make sure, if you complete beginner, is obviously probably the best idea is the box press up. So just to start off with, and make sure that you actually hips, and box setup is just basically your hips over your knees, your hands over your shoulders, and making sure that a lot of people actually have start off with a wider stance press up and have your elbows pointing out. That's not what you want, okay? So you want to make sure that you're actually getting the greater level of chest activity and tricep, which is back of the knee, more. And you'll get that mostly by keeping your elbows in. So what you want to make sure you do is have your shoulders over your hands. Your hands are splayed about just wider than shoulder distance apart. You want to tuck your elbows in as you go. That will get it's going to help your shoulder health as well, but it's going to get greater chest activity, tricep activity. So what you want to do is keep your elbows in, lengthen your neck. So try and don't shrug, keep your elbows back, lengthen your neck. And what you want to do is push down, chest towards the ground and back up again, okay? So what you want to do is make sure that the box in, knees underneath the hips, hands just wider than shoulder width apart. You want to keep your elbows in, okay, when you're pressing out. And you want to, don't shrug, lengthen your neck till it's long as it could possibly go, and then drop the chest beside your hands and down upwards. Now, if you're actually more advanced than that, obviously go ahead and actually push your knees back behind your hips. Again, the technique is your hands below your shoulders, hands just wide the shoulder width apart. Don't shrug like this, keep your elbows in and down, and then back up again. So, and then if you're capable of it, get the actual full technique with a full movement like this. Again, keep the core tight, keep the elbows in, chest towards the ground, and then back up again. So what you want to do is make sure you're finding your right level. Pull back if you're actually doing. What we don't want is basically is this movement. You do not want your hips to go past your knees backward. That's not going to exercise your shoulders. That's not going to exercise your chest. That's just that's diverting effort away from where you're supposed to be working. So make sure that you're keeping the effort, the weight level on your hands and chest. Make sure your elbows are in and push the chest towards the ground. 12 to 15 reps, get them done. Now, what you have there, rest 60 to 90 seconds. Go back to the squat, rest 60 to 90 seconds, do the press up again. And then you've got a short workout. 2 sets is what you do at the start. What you're looking for is not to fatigue yourself too much, to make yourself sore for the next couple of days. What you want is a short workout to get yourself going. This is for people that have activity level is very low. You're not used to working your body. Get going with something short. This is a couple of minutes, isn't it? Does it cover all the bases? No. Is it going to fatigue you? Is it the perfect workout? No. It's a workout to get you going. So what we're doing, squats, press ups, 2 sets, leave it at that. Come back and do it the next day. So give that a try. Get yourself going. This is to just get yourself going for inactive people. Perfect way of doing it. So give it a try and keep posted for my next video on Grease the Groove, which is another great way of improving strength, improving activity level throughout the day. Thanks for watching.